Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is a reading for Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you get alerts when my videos are posted. So this is actually the reading that I just did for you guys. And something is off about it because as I was turning off the camera, all I'm hearing is like negotiation, like some type of negotiation. Look at this. Some type of negotiation going down. And I don't know if this is a negotiation for love. I don't know if this is a negotiation for a home. I don't know if this is a negotiation for money, a job, a business, whatever it is for you, okay? So the thing is, and I'm hearing love for one, a lot of change, a lot of transformation. And if you haven't seen the last reading, go back to the last reading and look at that one before you look at this one. So as you see, Four of Wands, marriage, happiness, success. And I didn't even, like, literally these are the way these cards were. Okay, I just picked them up. So this is what you're seeing. You're seeing it for the first time as I'm seeing it. Happiness, celebrations, marriages, partnerships, graduations, achieving goals, obtaining balance, completion in your work life, friends, love, balance, all that good stuff, right? And so, look, I mean, so I'm hearing negotiations. And apparently somebody wants to negotiate with you. But this is where I have problems even with these readings or anybody else's reading. Because I don't want to be telling people a person's trying to connect to you, a person's trying to communicate with you. Because to me, if a person was trying to do any of this, they would do it. And that's only because I know what type of energy I am. But that's what I'm getting. Like, I can use me, for example. People are trying to connect with me, but I don't like the way they trying to connect, okay? Even on a day-to-day basis, when I'm outside, I don't like the way they trying to connect. Like, recently, I could tell you this. I was at a job, and one of the dudes, like, went to touch me, like, touch my hand. I don't like that. Don't touch me. So, it's like, people don't understand maybe you per se, Pisces, or it's everybody, like, and that could be a cultural thing because this person is Spanish. And so even for us to communicate, he has an app or something, and it's to a place that I go to all the time. But literally this man went to, like, just the amount of closeness that they try to do is too much for me, and I don't like that. Like, I'm celibate, don't touch me. That's just my thing. Somebody else might think differently. I just don't want that energy, and I don't want, I pick up stuff from people that I don't like, and that's been a long time. I've always known about that. I talk about it. I tell people about it. I don't want that. So keep your hands to yourself, and spirits jump. That's the easiest and fastest way for them to get to you. Don't touch me. So they went to touch my hand, and I kind of did a dodging thing on them. Either way, other ways, like, of communication or just running into people and talking, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with dating. However you want to do it, that's how you do it. A lot of change and transformation in this energy. And as far as I'm concerned, because all I could use is me, at this point, the universe continues to say, and I'm going to say Pisces in general, what do you want? And I know myself, I haven't written anything down. And where I write my stuff at normally, and if you watch my channel, you know, it's here. And hold on, I'm going to show you guys. I write everything in here. This is my little magic book. And so when I write stuff in here, oh, okay, I just saw something else. So moving away into, okay, so there's a move taking place, and whether it be, because I don't, it's kind of hard because I want to give y'all a full scope, but also it's like y'all got to pick it up only because, Pisces, you know what's happening in our energy right now. You know there's people watching. You know there's people being nosy. So moving in silence, I've been saying that to y'all for a while. So whatever the move is for you, whether it be moving from a house, moving it into a different job, moving into a different relationship, moving into a different state of mind, moving into a transformation of your body, your mind, your soul, whatever it is for you, it's going to be successful. Now is the time. It's designed that way. So writing it down and making it plain. So when I put stuff in this book, this is like my magical. And so a long time ago, I wrote something in this book. It has my name. It has breaking cycles, stopping patterns. It says people in my life. Some people I've been in cycles with, that was my third cycle. And at the time when I wrote this, I was 42. So I also wrote what I should do. Name my life cycle and the people in it. Why were they ever important? What was the cycle? And did I break it? The answer, and I'm going to write it here with y'all, was yes, because I'm not attached to any of those people anymore. I am a free, clear energy. I don't have, what did I just do with my pen? I'm not connected to anyone. I'm not bound to any situations. I have free will to do whatever it is that I wish to do. Whatever my heart desires right now is what I'm able to do, okay? So, where's my pen? It says, did I write the cycle? And I'm going to write yes here because that's over, okay? Yes. Big old exclamation marks and a huge ass smiley face. Okay, so done. That is done. And this is just me answering my own questions, so y'all could do whatever y'all want to do with y'all's. But this is important because the universe is asking you, what do you want? You got to make it plain. Don't be double-minded. So define what I would change to help my future. And what about my personality allows people to think that they can treat me that way? Like whatever it was that I dealt with at the time, which I don't know what it was. I always think that people taking your kindness for weakness. But I think my issue is people don't understand I'm everything. So, you know, I'm a very nice person, but if you get me wrong, so I also wrote my end date with a person. And then look at this. This is the other thing. Even right here in this book, I wrote, write what you want. Write what you want. And although I wrote more than write what you want, because apparently I was casting spells in this book because I told myself to write what I want, and then I put what I should do. Okay, and so I don't even know if I should tell y'all this because I keep trying to tell y'all my body does certain things and I don't realize it until later on because I didn't even know that I wrote this. But okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. So I said, write what you want on a bay leaf, and then I have a list of ingredients here for me to grind together. Like, I don't even remember doing that. And this is the thing, because this book is what actually saved me in my process, because 42 years old is when I got this book. I'm about to be 47 years old. What happened to me was the end of 2021, December 2021, going into 2022. That was my whole, everything else, whatever was happening. So you can go back and look at those times on my tarot channel. And so I found this book, and this book said, do not take that person back in that cycle. Like, it was almost as everything was already planned itself out. And I had to write it somewhere so that way, when it was time, I found this book, because I had put it away somewhere. And I just happened to be cleaning out some stuff, and that's when I found the book, and I started going through it, and that's what it says. And even here, I wrote the healing process. Let go of whatever is burdening you. Forgive yourself and give it to God. You would think about it, but quickly adjust. That was rule number 1. Number 2, forgive yourself. Ask God for forgiveness. Oh, my body is getting chills. Ask God for forgiveness. How can you want forgiveness if you can't forgive? Number 3, pray, pray, and pray. Number 4, keep quiet. Mind your business. Number 5, drink water. And then I started, what is this? Okay, so I wrote prayer changes things. But make sure you are serious. Don't be double-minded. Okay? And just so y'all know, this book, I'm just now taking it out for the first time. And I can't remember when it's been, but I keep it with me all the time because I keep my tarot cards with me all the time now too. I have a whole book bag of everything that I keep, everything that I need. It has a couple different things in it, but it's like my toolkit. So I keep it with me all the time, which I never did up until, I think I started it last year sometime when I started going through a whole transition. So I put everything together and I got a whole book bag of all my stuff. And I don't know if I should say this, but okay, because again, more stuff that I write that it's almost like me following my own little roadmap. And so also, I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to release someone, okay? And I was told to release this person yesterday. And it's a little weird. But again, I can't really say. You just have to know that you know. And if you're part of me and part of my people, then you already know, okay? The power of life and death is in the tongue. Watch what you speak. Watch what you speak over yourself. Watch what you allow other people to speak over you. Stay to yourself. Guard your heart. And people can't come around you. And guarding your heart doesn't mean being closed off to love. Guarding your heart means not allowing people who should not have access to you have access to you. So and this happened December, the end of December 2021, the beginning of January, I was very much made aware of a person that was targeting me. And at first, I didn't know how this person came into my energy, my area, my anything. I didn't know how it happened. And then I figured out that it was attached to a group of people. So January 3rd, 2022, I wrote in this book, delayed does not mean denied. Detour does not mean denied. And then some other stuff, okay? Again, I can't give y'all the... So also, when I became made aware of these people, it was Judas, and that happened, had something to do with this previous situation that I was in. I thought I was being punished, and I asked God, like, what did I do? Because I didn't think I did anything to deserve anything that happened, but it was almost like the situation had to happen in order for me to wake you up, in order for you to see, in order for you to be who you are now. That situation had to happen. And so you take the silver lining, learn what you were supposed to learn. You don't be mean, you don't be bitter, you don't be, you just don't be, okay? Don't be anything that pertains to scarred or hurt behind that situation, because it was beautiful. It was traumatizing, yes. And what I thought I loved more than what I thought I loved, you can live without it, okay? So I'm gonna just say it like that. And so, and this doesn't even have anything to do with this person. It does, but it doesn't. Because the growth and the healing came from moving away from that situation. So they do and they don't. So then there's something about a blueprint that I wrote. So, you know, the blueprint is the schematics that they use in order to build a house or to build a building or to build. So the blueprint, they, you know, you put it on paper first and then they build it from that. The structure gets built from that. So that was one of the things that I wrote, the blueprint. So what was happening then was building me for now. The blueprint was already written. We just don't know. So we make plans, God laughs, because God knows what's happening. We don't see our blueprint until we can see our blueprint, okay? So also because I didn't know who, because even here I wrote love your enemies. And then I wrote people's names, like, but the thing is, at the time, I was just trying to journal who just was in my energy that should not have been. And so apparently they were thinking that I didn't see them, but I was being made aware of all of them. And because I don't do magic on people, I talk to y'all, well, you could, but you couldn't. I'm not allowed to do anything malicious over anybody. And that's just period. That's by my standards, just by me getting into heaven, me being the person I am, I'm just not allowed to do that. I can help, but I can't. And half the time when even I'm helping, I let them do it, because I'm going to just tell y'all something about me that maybe y'all don't know. And I'm sure that y'all will hear more people saying this now after I done said it, but you heard it here first because this is just a fact, okay? And I challenge anybody to say, okay, somebody was already seeing that. They wasn't. I don't do magic on people. So what I did at the time, I journaled who, and it was a lot of them. And I was trying to figure out where they came from. So until I could figure it out, I did magic on myself. And so I blocked me. And so one night I told y'all, and this is where this comes in, because I wrote the date of these people and then I made a prayer for them. Because, yeah, they needed it. They don't know what they be doing. They just be thinking they, you know, they powerful and whatever. But anyway, so what I did was I blocked myself. And so when I blocked myself, that meant a no for them. And but also in that process, when I blocked myself, but it didn't matter. I just wanted to know who did what. I wanted to keep myself in a space where, because even I told y'all one night, and that's what I was going to say a minute ago, and this is something old, this particular thing, the thing that I just told y'all, that was now. But me tapping into, and I told y'all that I know some of my past lives and that I had with some of these people, or, you know, particular people of each group or whatever. And I just met somebody else right now the other night, and it's just freaking crazy because I'm trying to figure out, why is God sending these people, or why are we now meeting and they're so much younger than me? Because one of these people are 28, like, in this, never mind, that's not y'all business. But anyway, another past life. And it's weird because we connect like instantly, but it's like, it's throwing me back. But anyway, so what happened was, I told y'all about past lives. If y'all need to search the channel, if y'all, because all my business is there. I mean, I don't care, just is what it is. So previous past life, knowing what was going to happen in this life, it was a thing about me being locked because me accessing spiritual or divine information with a karmic. Somebody that was attached to me before was going to attempt to try, and if I didn't know in this lifetime, then they could not get it done. But somehow in the middle of the night, I woke up realizing that I'm unlocking myself, but I'm doing it in my sleep. So yeah, that was weird to find that out, but I did a video on it also. But when I blocked myself, which was the beginning of January of last year, I blocked myself so those people couldn't have any access to me, period. But one of the people that I blocked needed to be blocked at the time, but they're saying 2 days ago, unblock a particular person, unblock my energy from that person. And so I'm going to do it now. And then we'll see what happens. But to me, that person needed to be blocked because they was stupid. And I didn't appreciate it, and I didn't like it. And like I said, until I figured out what was happening, and I still to this day, I'm trying to figure out still some of the shit that these people have done. But I sometimes honestly don't even really want to know. Like, let God deal with them for what they are. But this reading in particular, so if you resonated with that reading, a negotiation is being done on your behalf, or a negotiation needs to be done now. And like I said, I'm not big for telling people like, okay, a person wants to do, or a person, okay, 3 of Wands, but then this has yin and yang energy. Reaping the rewards. And you heard me say repeating. So a past life situation, repeating something, accomplishing your goals, limitless opportunities, change, transitioning, doors opening, making your own decisions. Negotiations happening on your part or on your behalf, or something that you need to be a part of. And I said need, but I'm saying something that they want you to want to be a part of. Because that's the thing. Reconsider your alliances. Make new connections. They want you to be open. And when I say they, I'm saying upstairs, the higher ups, your spiritual team. They want you to make new alliances. They want you to be open. And I'm hearing let bygones be bygones. And I'm not, and I don't want nobody going in my comments talking stupid about some, if anybody tried to hurt you, like God told me drop a person off and run, of course we would not be talking about them people. So y'all people need to get some type of common sense in y'all head too, because I don't appreciate it, and it makes me want to cuss people out. But I also think limited thinking. These people have very limited thinking. And why the hell are you thinking about somebody that tried to hurt you? Why are you thinking about somebody that tried to damage you? That ain't the person that God's talking about. So I'm tired of y'all doing that too. That's weird to me, because the only reason why you would do that is if you're not healed from that situation. Because when I said, even in the last video, another video, reconsider something, somebody put on there something else. So I think they was talking about somebody that was beating on them. Like, why the fuck would you think I was talking about that? Like, stop writing stuff on my page that's just stupid too, because it gets on my nerves and it makes me wonder, like, what, I mean, do you want me to help you, or do you just want me to, what? Because I possibly could help you by cussing you out too, because y'all be weird. Then it makes no damn sense. But of course, we would not be talking about that. So if somebody was doing something that could potentially hurt you in any type of form or fashion, definitely not talking about them. So reconsider your alliances would be, maybe you passed up on something before that maybe it didn't. Okay, so you got to take whatever situation you were in. But I'm going to say, for me, it could be a person that I met out in the street and I decided that that person's not for me. Reconsider it. So that would be the example. Not somebody that was beating on you, not somebody that was beating on you and your kids, not somebody that tried to murder you, not somebody that sent you to jail. Like, none of that weird shit, okay? Let's make it make sense. And I'm going to give you, okay, so Ace of Swords, new communication. So a negotiation happening. We got the Magician here. A new restart is happening because of upstairs. It's a new restart, but they want you, and you don't have to. They want you to want to, is the thing. You don't have to, because you have free will. And everything that happened has already happened. But they want you to want to. So take it how it resonates. I'm just supposed to deliver the message, and I think I did properly. It's up to you. And I told y'all in the last video, somebody is sneaking, trying to get this alliance done. But I don't think it's a bad sneaking. I think it's just the thing behind the scenes. It's not anybody's business. You have people trying to block you, but they don't even realize you blocked yourself. That's the reason why they can't even get to you. Because I know for a fact that I did. My book is right here. So I'm about to unblock a person, and then I want to see what happens. So, yeah. That's just all I had to say, but write it down. The universe is asking you, what do you want? Go after what you want. It's going to come to you, but I'm saying go after it by writing it down and stating, making it clear that that's the thing that you want. These are the things that you want. So that's it. That's all. Go with God. Thank you for coming to my channel.